Welcome back to my channel, and if you are new here, welcome to you. I am Raina from the Raina's Kitchen. Today we will be making this delicious shrimp fried rice. Stay tuned. Alright, so if you're looking for that easy to go recipe, grab some stuff out your pantry. It's not complex, it's not complicated, it does not have to be perfect. It's just like, hey, let's make some fried rice. Let me see what's in my pantry. I already had some leftover white rice when I made some curry shrimp the other night. So it's about 6 cups of rice, I'd say. I have all my ingredients right here, and I'll list all of them in the description box. I found out that the chilled rice in the refrigerator tastes better in the fried rice than the frozen rice from the freezer. The frozen freezer rice just doesn't taste the same. And these are my favorite shrimp. These are red. They're either like the Patagonian, Argentine shrimps from, I get them at Publix, Kroger, Whole Foods. You know, pink or red, they're same. They look like pre-cooked shrimp because people are always messaging me, why do you use pre-cooked shrimp? They're not pre-cooked. They're either pink or they're called red shrimp, but they're delicious, nice, buttery. I'm just basically, this is a 16-ounce bag, so 1 pound. I'm adding about a teaspoon of the Walker's Wood jerk seasoning. Walker's Wood sent me a nice box of seasoning, so I'm using them. This is you can use spicy or mild, you know, whatever your preference is. It's just a nice little, you know, taste of the tropics with fried rice, like, you know, a little fusion. I'm actually using about a teaspoon of this fish seasoning. It's actually by Maggie. You can also pick up most of these ingredients. I have them listed on my Amazon. Coconut oil. I'm just basically, see my shrimp is, you know, it's already marinated. The shrimp doesn't have to marinate long. I'm dropping them for a few minutes, and I'm just gonna toss them around, and hopefully I won't eat them all before they're finished, so I can move on to the next part of the recipe. All right, so let's get into it. All right, so as you can see, the color is changing. They're starting to look a little white, the, you know, looking color. So start going ahead and remove them because we don't want to overcook the shrimp. All right, and I'm gonna use the same pan to just continue everything, so you don't have to, you know, wash in multiple pots, pans, whatever. And this is actually a Williams Sonoma pot set that I have, and I love it. So yeah, that's what I'm using. And like I said, all my kitchen tools, my spoons, my knives, my gloves, the black gloves, everything, you can get those off my Amazon storefront. All right, so I'm just dropping a little bit of coconut oil back in here, and I'm going to go in first with my frozen peas and carrots. These, you know, you can see the carrots are diced, and it's you know, it could be Bird's Eye, store-bought, whichever brand you prefer to use. So I'm probably using about a cup of that mixture, and I'm also going in with about a quarter of a sweet pepper, just a red pepper, you know, just to get some pops of colors going and everything, and just toss it around in the same pan for a few minutes, and then I'm going to add the next ingredient. All right, so next I am adding these bean sprouts, not no jack on the beanstalk, some real bean sprouts. All right, so I'm adding the bean sprouts. I got these at Publix, actually have them like in the produce section. Please don't ever try. Once I was looking for bean sprout and I could not find them. The farmer's market was closed, and I was like, you know, someone told me to try the canned bean sprout. It was the worst experience. Never again. I was like, I figured that wouldn't even taste good because fresh is always best. And why I like frozen vegetables over canned, like, you know, frozen fresh, like they say they freeze them at peak, so, or they're frozen fresh. So that's why I like the frozen mixed vegetables over the canned vegetables. So at least it's still nice and crispy and everything. And with the fried rice, if you don't have these exact ingredients, you can make modifications. It doesn't have to be, it's not one size fits all. That's what I'm telling. That's why a lot of people don't cook, because they're like, oh my God, I don't have the exact ingredients. It's okay. It's all right. I'm gonna work with what I got. You know, it's like, yo, take your hand, turn fashion. That's what we do in Jamaica, right? So we're gonna keep that same trend going. Just take your hand, turn it into fashion. Add what's in that pantry, add what's in the refrigerator. No rush, no fuss. You know, just keep it moving. All right, so I'm gonna drop 2 eggs in, just scramble them a little. So my pan is already on probably a medium to high heat. So as you can see, it's not really sticking. You know, just going with the flow. It's at the right consistency of temperature. And I'm gonna go ahead and scramble this around for a little. You know, some people's like, that's not the process. Hey, make your process, make it work for you. Hey, make it do what it do, as we say here in Atlanta, baby. All right, so tossing this around, it's almost scrambled. All right, it's gonna, you know, basically the cooking process will complete while everything else. I don't want to overcook the vegetables because I still like a little crunch. All right, so I just dropped my rice in. If you have sesame oil, I didn't have any sesame oil on hand. So I'm using my coconut oil. You can still sprinkle it with sesame oil, a little peanut oil, or you can even add some Chinese spices if you want to, you know, give it that nice zang Asian twist. So you can add some of those as well. But I'm just using my Jamaican seasoning, as you can see, along with probably about a tablespoon of garlic powder, tablespoon of onion powder, probably another tablespoon of this the turmeric. So it's up to you. I don't know why this is sticking, but I'm gonna make it get out. So all right, so next I'm going in with about a tablespoon of butter. Just, you know, keep tossing it around, because fried rice, you don't want it to get mushy. It's basically tossing and going. So I'm actually using, as you can see, I'm using the garlic and the ginger. It's actually the paste in the refrigerator. I'm just doing this so you can see. If you don't have time on hand to crush peeled ginger, it's just grab and go. It's in the refrigerator. And this is actually a gourmet garden brand. Picked this up in my local produce section at Kroger's. Hey, so have it in the refrigerator. So just, you know, trying to keep things simple, because I've been getting a lot of messages. We don't have fresh ginger in my area. So it's fine. You can use other alternatives. Okay, so many ways to substitute and make your recipes just as delicious. All right, so after mixing all that around, next I am going in with another, probably about a half a teaspoon of some Walker's Wood. Just get a jerk seasoning. This is I'm still using the spicy, just to get a little kick, spice it up. So it's gonna be a little sweet and spicy. I'm also gonna be adding probably about a tablespoon of soy sauce. Well, this is oyster sauce right here. So I'm using, see, I don't measure, I just shake and go. So I'd say it's about a tablespoon. All right, I'm adding oyster sauce. I'm also adding my Frank's Red Hot sweet chili sauce. And if you don't have this, you know, I like to stick to one brand. Once I find a brand that I love, that's all I use. So if you have something else, that's what you can use. And then I'm also going in with this soy sauce. And yeah, so I buy, like I said, I've tried different brands. I stick to what I love. So even if I send my kids to the supermarket, they'd be like, okay, I know exactly what to get because this is what mommy always gets. So that's how I've always been. All right, so I am going to just keep tossing this around for a few minutes. I usually add like my onions last because I still want that little crunch. So like I said, this process shouldn't take no more than 20 minutes. From shrimp to rice to add in all your ingredients and turning the stove off, all right? All right, and as you can see, I have fresh pineapple on hand. The fresh pineapple tastes better than the canned pineapple, but if you got canned, you can use your canned pineapple. All right, dropping probably about a cup of pineapple. I basically chopped it in bite size, which is comparable to the pineapple tidbits. That's what it normally says on those small cans. I'll drop my pineapple in, dropping my onions in. These are regular onions. Yellow onions, or you can use sweet onions, and then I'm just gonna top it off with my green onions, and then I'm just give it a few more minutes, and I'm gonna shut the stove off because I want my onions to still be nice and crunchy. So hey, and then you have a nice meal right here. You can pair this up with can make some jerk chicken with it, some salmon. You can pair it up with some wings, hot wings. Anything, it goes great with it. I mean, we usually have fried rice. I used to get it on Friday nights. Some Friday nights to the kids just get fried rice and, wings. But instead of doing that, you can, show your kids how to make little stuff like this. It's very easy for them. The go-to meals, All right, so, and again, remember while you're at it, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the notification bell. So as soon as I'm dropping these recipes, you'll be the first to be notified. All right, and drop some comments in the comment sections. Tell me what you've tried, what you liked. All right, so this is it. It's basically ready. Just grab a bowl. If you want to eat it with your chopsticks, your fork, your spoon, hey, shovel it with that spoon. So eat it by itself. You can even top it with some sweet chili sauce after this. You just want to eat it with some sweet chili, but it's good to go now. So all right, so like I said, look out for all the ingredients in the description box. And again, thanks for watching as always. So I'm gonna go ahead and drop these green onions on here, and I'll see you on the next video. Have a blessed one. Bye bye.